want to build a factory in the United States because of these tariffs, are you going to sink millions, if not tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars into building a factory in the United States if Donald Trump can one day come on in and say, oh, I'm just kidding about that tariff. I'm actually taking away that tariff. I cut a deal. I got us a good deal. All of a sudden, that company's investments in this factory were for nothing, and they just lost a whole bunch of money, and their competition now is way ahead of them.
Now, wait a minute.
You can't do business here, abroad. You can't do anything.
Wait, let's go back on that because, let me see.
That he's doing, make the people suffer and make them beg you for the scraps. That's a typical thing that dictators have done throughout history. That's what Donald Trump is doing right here. Make the people suffer, then make them beg you for help. And then you throw them little breadcrumbs, and then they go, oh, thank you, Mr. Trump. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you, thank you. That's what he wants from people right now. And the
but you got to understand, it's just America.
And I think, no matter how much
I
disagree with what Trump is doing here, and I disagree with what he's doing vehemently. I think his plan is absolutely atrocious, and it's clearly destroying the markets and putting uncertainty in the markets. But even if there was a world where I did agree somehow with what Trump was doing, there's a reasonable way to roll things out so that it doesn't ruin people's lives, so that it doesn't throw businesses into chaos, so that it doesn't make people unemployed. There's a way to make it so the business community is able to prepare for these tariffs. There's a way to make it so other countries are able to prepare, so that we can have an honest way of doing trade. But because Trump always, because everything is projection with Trump, Trump calls everybody else abusers, when Trump himself is the abuser. He is abusing the global trade.
That just sounds like the narcissists do that.
I'll put out this hypothetical right now, right? Trump's been changing his mind on these tariffs like every other day. It's this rate, it's that rate, we're taking it away, we're negotiating with these countries. No, we're not negotiating with these countries. If you're a business in the United States, and even if you want to build a factory in the United States because of these tariffs, are you going to sink millions, if not tens of millions, if not hundreds of millions of dollars into building a factory in the United States if Donald Trump can one day come on in and say, oh, I'm just kidding about that tariff. I'm actually taking away that tariff. I cut a deal. I got us a good deal. All of a sudden, that company...
Well, my thing is, I think that it's just like I said, it just everybody's going to work at that one factory. It's not possible. Or what, all the people that got fired or laid off is going to go there.